tahun. Dosar dari mana Kak? Dari hatimu, anjay. Suara ina, anu tuh ina anu. Mbak Tri poloro to kok era anake.
nasib istri. Tak berpenghasilan dibilang beban, berpenghasilan dibilang sombong, menjelaskan dibilang durhaka, diam dan pasrah diremehkan dan direndahkan. Uang belanja habis dibilang boros. Saat hasratnya datang, didatangi, dirayu dan dibelai manja. Saat tidak butuh, jangankan untuk ngobrol bercanda ria, bicara pun hanya seperlunya saja.
Aja nih.
Casen, casen. Ambilnya apa?
direct 1,5 jam Kak, menggunakan fast boat atau fast ferry ya. Kalau slow boat itu naiknya di pelabuhan Lembar Kak, atau Gilimas Lembar biasanya Kak ya. Itu yang 4 sampai 5 jam kalau yang slow ferry ya. Kita di Gili Trawangan, Gili Air atau Bangsal itu menggunakan fast boat Kak ya, fast boat. Ada orang Israel Kak, kemarin cuma sekali temuin orang Israel Kak, dan Bang Eja nanya kenapa bisa tembus ke Indonesia padahal dari Israel. Saya ngomong gitu Kak, oh karena saya menggunakan visa Holland, dia bilang Kak, visa Belanda dia pakai Kak. Siap Kak Aris, siap. Oke, sehat-sehat Kak Aris ya. Ajak keluarga yang dari Turki ke sini Kak Aris. Jalan-jalan kita Kak Aris ya. Insya Allah kalau ada waktu Bang Eja bisa Bang Eja temani nih Kak Aris nih. Mungkin kita ke Secret Island-nya Lombok Kak ya. Secret Island Lombok, why not? Halo my friend. Thank you so much. Oke, nanti spill boatnya ya Bang. Siap ke Lingserwengi ya. Kita kita spill boatnya Yusuf ya, yang digunakan Yusuf, the Camel fast boat Kak. Kita tunggu Kak ya. Kita tidak membenarkan, malahan negara kita melarang ya. Negara kita melarang, tidak boleh, tidak ada hubungan bilateralnya kita Kak sama Israel Kak. Tapi mereka mengelabui Kak, menggunakan visa Holland Kak ya. Siang Kak, sudah makan siang belum? Belum Kak, ntar Kak ya. Ntar kita makan siang Kak Cici. Nah, bootnya lama datang ya Bang. Dia seharusnya tibanya sekarang Kak jam 12.30 ya. Lagi 1 menit seharusnya dia datang. Tapi kemungkinan kalau delay kita lihat aja ya. Waalaikumsalam Kak Kocluk. Asik. Karena tergantung dari Balinya Kak ya. Kalau Bali lancar, maksudnya dari Padang Bayi cepat berangkat ya, cepat nyampe sini Kak. Ya hanya 1,5 jam. Nah, The Camel udah datang nih Kak, The Camel Kak. Bentar ya. Kita pin sebentar Kak. Halo my friend, welcome.
TikTok.
Lakers.
TikTok.
Yes, TikTok live.
Kepas.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good.
Good. Welcome. Wanda datang Pak. Dengan siu sepeda baru. Dek, mau booking. Coba hubungin. Kita bearan itu Pak, kan ada aran tuh. Kita lihat WhatsApp Pak. Salam dari Malaysia, asik saudara Malaysia. Kita lebih banyak menemukan saudara-saudara kita datang berlibur dari kemarin tuh dari Palestina ya. Tadi itu dari Turki, dari Bosnia dan Prancis. Semuanya muslim tadi Kak ya, sampai dia hafal Al-Quran. Dia baca Al-Quran tadi 2 orang, Yusuf sama siapa namanya satunya lagi tuh, lupa Bang Eja. Yang baru datang dari mana men? Dari Bali Kak. Yes, dari Bali langsung ke Gili Trawangan Kak. Hanya membutuhkan 1,5 jam Kak. Harga tiketnya 300.000 Kak. Ya, bisa booking di Bang Eja. Tinggal DM Bang Eja Kak. DM lewat TikTok boleh, DM lewat WhatsApp boleh Kak ya. Semua haji. Insya Allah Kak. Katanya tadi dia pernah ke Mekah Kak. Pernah umroh gitu Kak. Kak Narimo, Bandung ya. Itulah serunya kita kalau kita hidup di pariwisata Kak ya. Kita banyak teman Kak dari berbagai macam negara. Jadi kita bisa curi-curi ilmu, pengetahuan ya, curi-curi informasi, bukan curi sih, berbagi informasi budaya mereka ya. Sampai penjara kayak gimana Bang Eja sering nanya nih sama bule-bule. Jadi ketika ketemu sama bule yang lain, yang negara yang pernah Bang Eja tanya, dia sampai mengira Bang Eja itu pernah ke negaranya. Karena ya, alhamdulillah kita sering komunikasi sama wisatawan-wisatawan Kak yang baik-baik. Tuhan Yusuf asik. Para haji datang. Ya. Kita coba nggak apa-apa. Ya, agak panas, cuman nggak apa-apa. Bang Eja bakalan ke depan. Tunggu dia nyandar dulu ya. Kita tunggu nyandar ya. The Camel Fast Food kita tunggu nyandar. Oke. Mana lagi nih? Hey, my friend. Yeah, the camera in front, my friend. The camera in front.
Is it TikTok live?
TikTok live, man. Where you from?
Paris.
Oh, PSG, Paris, ya. Yes.
Hello everyone.
Ya, sayang tempatnya kurang bersih. Apa pernah kesini Kak Prihana?
Kita tinggal di Paris, di Bali.
How come you speak bahasa?
Kita tinggal 4 bulan di Canggu.
Di Canggu, 4 bulan di Canggu. Wow, bagus sekali. Siapa nama?
Louis.
Louis.
Kamu?
Saya Octopus Louis.
Octopus.
Saya Octopus. Oh, because the cigarette. It's okay, it's okay. No worries, no worries.
J'ai fait une club devant, donc c'est pour ça.
It's okay. How about you? Dari mana nama?
Nama saya Gaito.
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 Like Japanese thing.
No.
Gaito.
Gaito.
Oh, Gaito, French. Alhamdulillah. French, ya? French. Where about in French?
La radio est là.
It's okay. I do the smoke as well, but it's not so. Boleh semua. Oke. Kita tunggu bosnya nyandar ya. Bosnya sudah datang tapi belum nyandar, Kak. Bisa kita lihat dari sini. Halo, my friend.
Octopus, are you famous?
I'm famous because of you. Dari Bali, ya. Beli. Kita panggil dia Beli juga boleh ya. Beli nyoman. Or Beli putu. Ya, you putu. Ya, Beli putu ya. Bisa bahasa Indonesia dia. Sedikit. Asik ya. Suka orang Indonesia?
Saya suka Indonesia.
Suka Indonesia. Bagaimana tentang cewek Indonesia? Cewek Indonesia suka?
Cewek?
Cewek?
What is cewek?
Girl? Indonesian girl?
Pacar saya di sini.
Pacarnya di sini. Itu pacarnya di sini ya. Takut dia.
Jegek. Pacar saya jegek.
Oh, jegek. Oke. Oh, lokal.
No, Vietnamese.
Vietnam. Vietnam. Oh, Vietnam. Tapi dia tidak bisa bahasa Indonesia. Bisa.
Tidak bisa.
Oh, tidak bisa. Jadi bisa kita ngomong dong yang lain. Where this place? Gili Trawangan, Kak. Oke, thank you so much ya.
You are
friend.
friends.
Terima kasih banyak. I want to go to in front to spill your boot, ya, the camel as well. Thank you. I have a friend as well named Yusuf. Yusuf, Ari, Tom is from France as well, my friend. Yes. Thank you.
Let's play the game.
Yeah. Will be go to Canggu as well.
Okay.
Same like you, man.
See you then.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Beli putu. Ya, dia orang Bali ya. Kita ke depan. Sorry. Ini kita mau spill fast foodnya ya. Kita spill fast foodnya teman-teman ya. Hola. Hai, Bapak Deva. Halo, Kak Zulaika. Ternyata dia kenal sama ayahnya Deva ya. Harus Bang Eja pakai kacamata kayaknya ini. Harus pakai kacamata kayaknya ini ya. Ini Bang Eja spill fast ferry-nya ya atau fast food-nya, Kak. Bang Eja pin ya. Spill dong. Bang Eja. Ya karena dari tadi udah hampir 3 jaman kita lagi. Oh. Where you want to live?
Oh, Russia.
Oh, from Russia. Spicy bar. Russia. Which part in Russia? Moscow?
Moscow.
Oh, Moscow. Oh, nice. Moscow. Thank you so much, ya. My friend.
Hello,
Spicy bar.
guys.
Halo, guys. Ya, hello, Wijaya. Wijaya. Oke, Wijaya ini. Nah, kita ini fast foodnya, Kak. Fast foodnya ini, Kak. Kita pin ya. agak sedikit panas di sini, tapi nggak apa-apa ya. Bantu di tap-tap aja layarnya. Kita masih kena pembatasan nih, kena pembatasan. Start pelabuhan mana Kak? Kalau dari Bali kita bisa via pelabuhan Padang Bae, pelabuhan Sanur dan pelabuhan Serangan Kak. Tergantung kakaknya mau lewat mana ini Kak ya. Ya, di semua pelabuhan, yang 3 pelabuhan itu Kak ya, bisa beli tiket di Bank Eja Kak. Mau lewat Serangan, boleh pelabuhan Serangan, pelabuhan Sanur, pelabuhan Padang Bae. Buat teman-teman yang ada di Bali, di bagian selatan, misalkan kayak Canggu, Serangan, Canggu, Seminyak, Kuta, Legian, Jimbaran, Uluwatu, Nusa Dua, Bang Eja rekomendasi lewat pelabuhan Serangan biar lebih dekat ya, lewat pelabuhan Serangan atau lewat pelabuhan Sanur. Cuman buat teman-teman yang ada di Ubud, di mana nih, Candi Dasa, di bagian-bagian utara, Lovina gitu Kak, Karangasem, apalagi nih, apalagi di sana ya, banyak Kak ya, itu boleh lewat ini Kak, lewat pelabuhan Padang Bae ya. Oke. Devandra, makasih banyak sudah follow Kak Devandra ya. Nah ini TikTok semakin sensitif aja TikTok nih ya. Oh panas teman-teman. Harga tiket kalau dari Padang Bae ke Gili Trawangan harganya 300.000 Kak. 300.000 ya. Kalau mulai dari 300.000 Kak kalau lewat Padang Bae. Kalau lewat Sanur harganya 400.000, lewat Serangan atau Sanur Kak 400.000 ya. Oke teman-teman, hanya beda 100.000 teman-teman ya. Ada juga kalau mau lewat Padang Bae ada juga yang lebih mahal, ada Kak ya. Ada. Yang lebih murah nggak ada Kak. Pakai payung Bang. Iya, harusnya pakai payung ya. Tapi Bang Eja nggak ada payung Kak, karena jarang hujan di sini. Hi man, everything okay?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for visit this island, my friend. Yeah, how many days you have been in this island?
3 nights.
3 nights, 4 days, 3 nights.
Yes.
Wow, awesome. What you do here?
I don't know.
You do snorkeling?
Yes.
Diving? Okay, party maybe?
There is party.
A lot of party.
Lot of party.
Lot of party.
Where?
Oh, you come holiday with your family, right?
No, with my girlfriend.
Oh, you with your girlfriend, honeymoon?
No.
Honey without moon.
Yes.
Wow. Why you not? Why you don't know have the party? Because this island is island funky, my friend.
Where? Everywhere.
In everywhere, in every single bar is party. But
Wow.
but the schedule for the party till the morning have the schedule, my friend. Till 3 a.m.
Till 3 a.m. I have to book.
Not. We have not entrance fee to coming to the bar. Not entrance fee. Not like in Europe. You must be paid the entrance fee. Here is not entrance fee. Yes. Where you from?
Italy.
Italiano, ciao. Yeah. Honey without moon. Yes, honey without moon. It's good as well.
It's a blog, yeah?
I'm small blogger. I just tried to start. I want it, but I just learned about it, my friend.
You are the number one.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we can see the MotoGP as well.
Yes.
In October, 9 October till 11 October, we have the event for race for MotoGP in Lombok.
Lombok.
Yeah, in Kuta Lombok.
Kuta Lombok.
Yeah, because we have a circuit, international circuit. Why not?
Yeah.
But I'm so sad because the ocean.
Say hi. My friend with the blog.
Oh, you just coming? Yes. I think you are leaving.
No.
Oh, just coming, my friend. Alexa. Wow. Your girlfriend?
Yes.
Wow, you're so lucky, man. Beautiful.
Ciao, my friend.
Ciao. Gracias. Yeah. Ciao. Gracias. Yeah. Enjoy, my friend. Yeah. Remember the party.
Party.
Yes. You can find me close from here. We live here, my friend. Okay. Ciao. Saya kira dia dia mau pergi, ternyata baru datang. Pantesan dia nggak tahu ada party di sini. Halo, you want name? Oh, mana maksudnya? Namanya? Ya lupa Bang Eja tanya namanya ya. Tapi entah bakalan ketemu lagi sama mereka nih ya. Ketemu lagi karena Gili Trawangan tuh kecil Kak. Kecil Gili Trawangan tuh Kak. Ya, kalau dia tinggal di sini 2-3 hari, bahkan dia bilang 4 hari mau di Gili Trawangan Kak. Jadi kita bakalan ketemu, nggak bakalan kemana-mana ya. Muter-muter di situ-situ doang. Yang ganteng single, bungkus dong. Main bungkus aja ya, kayak nasi campur ini Kak Uzi ya. Mau ngebungkus aja nih. Amerika, Italiano, yes, Italiano, ciao ya, ciao. Gelato, Lombok semakin menyusul Bali. Insya Allah semoga semua destinasi wisata seluruh Indonesia, destinasi wisatanya ramai Kak ya. Kita berharap seperti itu Kak ya. Oke, kita berharap seperti itu Kak. Udah ya Bang Eja, mungkin paspornya Kak ya. Bang Eja ini apa harus ke depan lagi Kak? Tapi bisa dilihat dari sini ya. Ini paspornya Kak. Namanya The Camel Passport Kak. Kak Revi, Kak Remine, makasih banyak Kak Remine ya. Oke, yang belum follow Bang Eja boleh di follow dong. Siapa tahu ada keluarga, ada teman, ada kerabat mau berlibur ke Lombok nih ya. Jadi ada tempat-tempat nanya Kak ya, tempat-tempat nanya. Karena Bang Eja kerjanya sebagai tourist information Kak ya. Cuman sayang sekali ya tourist information nggak digaji ya, nggak digaji. Jadi Bang Eja bikin usaha sendiri ya, bikin agency ya, bikin agency namanya Gili Royal Agent Kak. Jadi di mana teman-teman bisa beli tiket, bisa beli trip ya, open trip atau private trip ya, paketan gitu bisa Kak ya. Berapa orang muatannya kapal itu? Kalau ini Kak, kalau yang The Camel sekitar The Camel sekitar 180-an Kak. Ya, hampir 200 Kak kapasitasnya Kak. Kayaknya kurang kah Kak? Kurang gimana maksudnya? Ramaikah tamu yang datang? Alhamdulillah Kak. Sekarang kan bulan Agustus Kak ya. Puncak-puncak high season Kak ya. Agustus September itu puncak-puncaknya high season Kak. Dari mana ke mana Kak? Dari Gili Trawangan ke Bali, dari Gili Trawangan, dari Gili Air, dari Bangsal ke Bali Kak. Dan sebaliknya Kak. Di samping kita juga ada Kak, di samping kita juga ada fast food yang datang, namanya ini Karunia Jaya Kak ya, Wijaya Buyuk atau Karunia Jaya Kak. Ini Kak, ada juga ini baru datang dari Sanur Kak, Sanur atau Nusa Penida Kak ya. Ini boat ini Kak. Kalau Nusa Penida harganya 300, tapi kalau ke Sanur harganya 400.000 Kak. Berapa jam ke Bali? Hanya membutuhkan 1,5 jam Kak ke Pelabuhan Padang Bayinya Kak ya, atau dari Pelabuhan Padang Bayi ke Gili Trawangan hanya membutuhkan 1,5 jam Kak kalau direct ya. Makasih banyak yang sudah follow Kak Lauren, Kak Erdiansyah, Kak Farid, Holix. Makasih banyak ya. Sehat dan bahagia selalu teman-teman. Oke, ini ya penampakan yang boat yang ke Sanur Kak, Sanur atau Nusa Penida Kak ya, Sanur Nusa Penida nih Kak. Yes, asik brother, selamat bekerja. Oke, asik ya ini Kak. Oke, dari tadi pagi Kak udah datang banyak ya. Detanis Passport lagi nunggu Kak itu Kak. Detanis Passport juga datang tuh Kak tuh. Tapi dia lagi nunggu nih Kak nih. Tuh lagi nunggu ini berangkat baru dia bisa nyandar Kak. Boleh naik berapa orang? Tergantung kapasitasnya Kak. Tergantung kapasitasnya ya. Setiap fastboat itu ada kapasitasnya Kak ya. Ada kapasitasnya masing-masing Kak. Gak boleh overload Kak. Karena dicek Kak. Thank you so much my friend. Have a nice time ya. Good luck. Hope you will be coming back to this island my friend. Jalannya ferry lewat tengah laut atau atau pinggir Kak, tengah laut Kak. Ada berapa tipe kapal niatnya? Di sini ada fastboat dan fast ferry Kak. Ya, fast ferry itu inovasi terbaru setelah fastboat Kak. Itu fast ferry itu besar dan comfortable Kak. Kecepatannya juga kencang Kak ya. Oke, asik. Kalau mau detail tentang fastboat, boleh dibuka Google aja Kak ya. Dibuka Google, lihat detailnya di sana Kak. Berapa jam kalau ke Gili Air? Kalau ke Gili Air tidak berjam-jam Kak. Gili Air dekat sekali dari sini Kak. Kalau ke Gili Air itu menggunakan speedboat Kak. Ya, public speedboat hanya membutuhkan sekitar 15 menitan Kak. Oke ya. Oke. Ya, kita balik lagi ke tempat yang tadi ya, karena udah terlalu panas nih Bang Eja nih. Terlalu panas teman-teman ya. Sebentar teman-teman, kita pindah dulu ya. Panas nih, panas ya. Halo. Di. Asik di. Mantap. Nah, ini pimpinan The Camel ya, yang di Lombok teman-teman ya. Booking ya, booking. Nah, asik ya, The Camel Fast Ferry. The Camel Fast Ferry. Itu manajernya teman-teman ya. Pengurus untuk yang di Lombok Kak, manajernya Kak, untuk The Camel Fast Ferry Kak. Harga snorkeling berapa Bang? Asik, pertanyaan yang bagus nih ya. Snorkeling yang open trip atau open trip snorkeling 3 island harganya 150.000 Kak. 150.000. Sudah include sama dokumentasi ya, foto video. Kita menggunakan underwater kamera Kak, GoPro Kak. Alat-alat snorkelingnya lengkap Kak ya. Udah include tuh, kayak pin, snorkel, masker, life jacket sudah include Kak. Ya, guide and transfer sudah include Kak ya. Harganya 150.000 Kak. Untuk snorkeling. Kalau yang private berapa Bang Eja? Kalau yang private harganya 850 per grup ya, bukan per orang teman-teman, per grup ya. Nah, Bang Eja harus ke tempat yang lebih teduh ya. Nggak mungkin lah Bang Eja nurut sama bule, suka ini ya, suka sunbathing gitu ya, suka berjemur. Kalau Bang Eja dong jadi bule juga nanti ya, bulat letak ya, hitam gitu ya. Sorry. Where you from, my friend? Syria.
Are you open TikTok?
Muslim country.
Ya
Habibi. The people just watching like 600 people. Yes. You just coming or you want live? Oh, you live. Yes, I do the live in TikTok. Masya Allah. Are you Muslim? Oh, you know Muslim? Okay, Christians. Okay. Because Syria is Muslim country, yeah. So I think yes, not always, but almost it's like Indonesia. Thank you so much for visit this island, yeah. Thank you so much and have a nice time, my friend. Have a nice time. Wih, cantik sekali ya. Dari Syria ya, cantik. Cantik ya, benar, semangat terus lur. Siap, makasih banyak ya. Biar Bang Eja tambah semangat nih. Ayo teman-teman ya, didukung Bang Eja, di follow di tiap layar. Asik. Sorry my friend. Ya. Sorry, where you from, my friend? Italiano. Ciao. Gracias. Where about in Italy? Where is in Italy?
Florence.
Oh, Florence. I know Florence ya. Piacenza, name of the club ya.
Florence.
Fiorentina.
Fiorentina.
Ya. Where is our brother play before ya? Batistuta. Batistuta. Ya. Oh, sorry.
Have you ever been in Italy?
Not yet. Maybe next. Ya, with you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Enjoy your holiday. Belakang cantik hitam yang mana Kak? Semuanya cantik Kak. Ya, semua cewek cantik. Ya, kalau cowok cakep dong. Salam untuk fans Fiorentina. Yes, Fiorentina tadi cewek itu. Ciao. Gracias. pulih nih. Kita dibatasin ini live kita nih ya. Dibatasin live kita Kak. Kak, kalau diving harus punya sertifikat atau yang penting bisa renang? Kalau untuk diving, kalau kakaknya beginner ya, belum punya sertifikat, itu bisa Kak ya. Tapi harganya sekitar 1.350.000 ya untuk beginner. Tapi kalau udah ada sertifikat, harganya 750 Kak untuk diving, scuba dive Kak ya. Itu Kak. Itu kalau beginner ada 2 season Kak. Ada yang full season dan ada yang ocean seasonnya. Bakalan diajarin sama instruktur divingnya di kolam dulu Kak. Ya, di kolam dulu sekitar 2 jaman Kak. Baru ke lautnya Kak. Hai friend. Waalaikumsalam ya Habibi. Ya Syadik. Habibi come to Lombok Habibi. Salkan Kak. Oke Kak anak gemoy. Mahal buat orang Indo yang yes untuk diving lumayan mahal Kak ya. Tapi Bang Eja rekomendasi yang snorkeling Kak. Snorkeling hanya 150.000 Kak ya. Itu tripnya sekitar 5 jaman Kak ya. Kita jalan setiap hari Kak, 150.000 sudah include sama foto video Kak. Guide ya. Alat-alat snorkelingnya lengkap Kak, kayak pin, snorkel, masker, life jacket sudah include Kak ya. Ya kita menggunakan gelas bottom boot Kak. Kita bakalan snorkeling di 3 poin Kak ya. Di Blue Coral, Statue Underwater dan di Tatal area Kak. Dan kita bakalan stop di salah satu pulau antara Gili Meno atau Gili Air Kak ya. Jadi harganya 150.000 Kak ya. Itu open trip snorkeling 3 island Kak. Yang mau booking boleh tinggal DM Kak. DM lewat TikTok boleh, DM lewat WhatsApp boleh Kak. Nomor WhatsApp Bang Eja ada di bio ya teman-teman ya. Yang mau lebih detail boleh nih di DM aja. Nanti Bang Eja bisa kirimin brosurnya Kak. Salam duka buat desa adat Sade yes ya. Free buat Sade Village Kak ya. Sade Village yang ada di Lombok Tengah. Siap, makasih banyak saudara yang di Papua, makasih banyak ya, sehat dan bahagia selalu juga yang di Papua ya. Buat teman-teman yang bulan ini kena musibah ya, kayak Desa Sade ya, kayak Flores nih, Nusa Tenggara Timur dan Kalimantan ya. Banyak sekali nih kejadian alam yang nggak kita harapkan teman-teman ya. Semoga teman-teman kita, sahabat-sahabat kita, keluarga kita selalu dilindungin sama Tuhan kita ya, dalam keadaan sehat walafiat dan semuanya baik-baik saja. Oke, amin amin. Manado, halo Manado. Wih, lumayan jauh ya ke Alia. Manado ya. Itu Bang Eja pingin sekali tuh datang ke itu Taka Makassar ya. Setelah Manado tuh ada pulau kecil tuh. Setelah Manado, di atasnya Manado. Flores, yes Flores Kak. Semangat Kak. Dari mana Bang Eja? Dari Lombok Kak. Kak Gemoy dari Lombok ya. Tinggalnya di Gili Trawangan. Magelang hadir. Wow, Magelang Kak. Kalau nyebrang di atas jam 2 siang aman Kak. Aman. Dari kemarin itu dari pagi sampai malam itu nggak ada angin Kak, nggak ada angin. Bagus Kak ya. Kalau 2 hari lalu sore angin Kak, sore datang angin Kak. Kalau 2 hari lalu ya. Kalau kemarin aman Kak. Hari ini mudah-mudahan aman. Tapi sampai jam sekarang jam 1 Kak atau 12.56 itu masih aman Kak, aman sekali Kak. Makassar, Pakareba, Makassar, Pakareba. Bunakan. Wow, jauh ya. Bunakan. Kebakaran bukan kejadian alam tapi kelalaian. Itu karena yang di Sade itu Kak. Yang di Sade itu karena ini Kak. Karena arus listrik Kak ya. Mandalika pasti rame nih. Insya Allah ya. Mudah-mudahan race kali ini semakin rame ya. Di tanggal ini ya, MotoGP di tanggal 9 Oktober Kak sampai 11 Oktober. Sukabumi, wow gelis pisan Sukabumi. Asik, walah. Jadi itu penyebabnya. Yes, ada listrik kak, listrik konsleting gitu kak. Mana belum pernah ke desa Sade, Kak Kingdom. Sering kita ke Sade kak ya. Bandung hadir. Wow, Bandung lautan cinta. Asik-asik ya. Kalau ke Bandung nih bawaannya kita nggak pingin pulang nih ya, karena orang-orang Bandung baik-baik sekali ceritanya ya. Bang Eja punya banyak teman traveler gitu ya, yang pernah ke Bandung. Mereka bakalan cerita, teman-teman dari Bandung sangat respect, asik ya, dan ngomongnya juga karena menggunakan bahasa Sunda ya. Jadi salah satu bahasa yang Bang Eja paling suka nih, kalau Bang Eja ya paling suka dengar nih bahasa Sunda. Walaupun Bang Eja nggak bisa bahasa Sunda ya, tapi kedengarannya kayak halus sekali. Ayo Kak Kingdom, welcome to Gili Kak Kingdom. Kak Dita 828, makasih banyak sudah follow Bang Eja Kak Dita ya. Terima kasih banyak. Kita melakukan live lagi kak ya. Mungkin kita bisa spill beach club kak, atau tempat-tempat party juga bisa kita spill ya, insya Allah ya. Di follow aja dulu kak ya, di follow. Kak Kastal Albo, makasih banyak. Kak Zal juga luar biasa. Salten ya, dari Lombok, Gili Trawangan. Kida Rostiana, welcome. Wow, kamu Hosen juga, makasih yang sudah follow. Kolis, thank you so much. Bali Gili boat yang cepat berapa jam beli? 1,5 jam kak. 1,5 jam. Woi, boarding passnya banyak sekali ya. Meludak tamu ya. Oke, full ya. Di Gili Trawangan ini belasan fast food kak yang melintas. Johnny, brother, how are you? Johnny Belaya, apa kabar Johnny? Kemana aja nih? Meninggalkan Gili Trawangan ini Johnny ya. Lama sekali brothernya Bang Eja nggak ke Gili Trawangan ini ya. Gimana kabarnya? Baru muncul nih Johnny. Banda Aceh hadir bang. Siap Banda Aceh. Luar biasa Banda Aceh. Apa kabar? Lombok ke Gili berapa menit? Kalau Lombok ke Gili kalau menggunakan private speedboat kak, hanya 15 menit kak. Heru Jelelet, asik. Oke teman-teman, mau di-spillin jalanan Gili Trawangan nggak? Ada yang mau lihat jalanan Gili Trawangan nggak? Bang Eja bisa jalan-jalan nih kalau mau nih teman-teman. Yuk, kalau mau yuk. Kak Tari, Kak Betri, makasih banyak. Kak Putih, Kak Kartika mau ya? Kak Kartika yuk. Gas yuk. Gas lagi 8K aja kak. Kalau 300 orang 8K itu nggak ada apa-apanya kak ya. Digas aja kak. 8K kita jalan-jalan. Mau? Siap. Kak Davis, makasih banyak sudah follow ya. Kenapa Bang Eja harus di tap layarnya ya? Biar engagementnya naik kak ya. Biar engagementnya naik dan tersebar. Kita punya live kak ya. Karena Bang Eja mau promosikan pariwisata kita, destinasi wisata kita, membantu wisatawan kak ya, yang belum kesini biar bisa lihat lokasi, bisa lihat keadaan di sini kak. Siap yuk digas. Lagi 7K kak, lagi 7K. Gampang yuk. Satu orang bisa 100 1K kan lebih tuh, banyak jadinya ya kak. Di spill aja jalannya. Siap. Kita spill jalanan yuk. Digas dulu ya. Lagi 6K kak, lagi 6K. Gampang, lagi 6K. Kalau 300-an orang 6K nggak ada apa-apanya kak. Nah ini ya, tuh Gili Mino kelihatan dari sini kak ya. Nah Gili Mino kelihatan. Gas, spill jalan. Siap Kakak Salva Algo. Lamongan bagus nggak sih kak? Bagus. Lamongan Nusa Penida itu bagus. Teman-teman bisa snorkeling di sana untuk melihat mantare kak ya. Pari gitu kak. Mantare kak. Ya mantare namanya kak ya. Pari, ikan pari. Bisa snorkeling di sana juga kak. Di Lamongan atau Nusa Penida kak. Atau yang bagus snorkeling atau diving itu di Amet kak. Di Amet. Kapan bisa ke situ ya? Ayo Kak Agus Andrionto. Dari mana Kak Agus Andrionto? Bang Raid, makasih banyak Bang Raid sudah follow ya. Wow, lagi 4K teman, lagi 4K. Kita gas ke jalanannya Kak. Kayak nih Bang Eja bisa spill juga pantinya nanti ya, pantinya. Semangat, semangat, semeton, amin ya Allah. Semeton, polong, renten, semeton jari, spill jalan dan kafenya tak antainya. Siap, siap Kak Temi, kita bisa spill kafe-kafenya juga, nggak apa-apa. Nggak apa-apa ya, tapi beberapa kafe ya, nggak semuanya. Karena di Gili Trawangan ini dikelilingin sama kafe, beach club gitu Kak ya. Banyak Kak, ratusan Kak ya, kafe Kak. Walaupun Gili Trawangan kecil, kalau kita kelilingin Gili Trawangan itu hanya 7 kilometer Kak. Pernah kerja di Gitra 2001-2005. Wow, lama sekali gak butterfly ya. Lebih duluan ke Gili Trawangan nih daripada Bang Eja. Bang Eja pertama kali ke Gili Trawangan tahun 2002 Kak. 2002 dan tinggalnya di Gili Trawangan 2006 Kak. Info loker Kak. Nah, biasanya yang cari loker nih belum pernah ada yang follow Bang Eja nih ya. Yang nanya Bang Eja loker, Bang Eja loker, Bang Eja loker ya. Tapi 100% yang nanya loker nggak ada follow Bang Eja. Jadi Bang Eja agak ini ya, karena Bang Eja sibuk juga di sini. Jadi agak gimana ya cari infoin kalian ya. Cuman kalau teman-teman mau info loker, Bang Eja ada ide teman-teman ikut gabung di grup Gilipedia atau di Gili Loker yang ada di Facebook Kak ya. Yang ada di Facebook di Gilipedia atau di Gili Loker yang ada di Facebook, grup yang ada di Facebook Kak ya. Tapi kalau teman-teman ada skill nih, mungkin ada skill di departemen bar sebagai bartender, helper gitu, boleh Kak. Tinggal datang ke Gili Trawangan. Atau teman-teman ada skill di departemen restoran sebagai waiter, waitress gitu Kak, boleh, kenapa tidak. Sekarang nih high season Kak ya. Tinggal masukin surat lamarannya di belasan tempat di sini Kak ya. Suka dilihat warung makan dan toko-toko butiknya. Siap Kak Tommy Boy. Yuk, wis lagi 1K teman-teman ya. Kita bersiap nih, lagi 1K nih ya. Bang Eja lipat ininya dulu. Sebentar Kak. Sambil nunggu 1K lagi nih. Bang Eja lipat sosisnya dulu, tongsisnya dulu Kak. Tongsisnya ini kepanjangan ya, sama buka ininya Kak. Buka power banknya. Masih gawah dulu. Masuk lagi 2016 berhenti sebelum gempa. Gempanya tahun 2018 tanggal 5 Agustus. Bang Eja ingat sekali tragedi itu. Jangan diingat lah ya. Takut, maksudnya menyedihkan. Banyak ini Kak ya. Kejadian yang nggak kita suka, nggak kita harapkan ya. Jangan diingat dah ya. Oke, Bang Eja ini dulu apa? Tungsesnya Bang Eja rapiin biar kita bisa jalan-jalan. Oke, sudah mencukupi ya 55K. Madura hadir. Halo Madura. East Java ya. Bentar Kak. Sorry kalau goyang-goyang Kak. Ini Bang Eja lagi rapiin tungsesnya Kak. Oh. Alhamdulillah ya. Kita jalan-jalan, kita spill beberapa tempat ya. Oke. Kalau goyang-goyang maaf ya teman-teman ya. Karena HP Bang Eja HP kentang teman-teman dan menggunakan kamera depan. Kamera belakangnya HP-nya Bang Eja ada problem Kak ya. Ya, ini Kak kalau dari pelabuhannya bentukan depan jalanannya kayak gini Kak, atau gerbangnya. Dan banyak yang bertanya juga di Bang Eja rekomendasi hotel yang dekat pelabuhan. Hotel atau penginapan yang dekat sama pelabuhan itu ya Bang Eja langsung spill di sini, namanya Abdi Hotel, teman-teman ya. Abdi Hotel. Nah, ini teman-teman nih. Nah, ini Abdi Hotel ya. Ada lorong ke dalam tuh Kak, ada lorong ke dalam ya. Sekitar 10 meteran ke dalam Kak udah nemukan hotel ya. Itu yang terdekat dari pelabuhan Gili Trawangan. Kak Cancer, how are you Kak Cancer? Gempa Aceh dulu Bang, 2006. Tanggal 26 bulan 12 2024. Siap. Oke. Oke ya. My friend, have a nice time. Thank you so much. I see you friendly. Thank you so much. Sorry. Nah, kita mau spill beberapa ini ya, beberapa restoran lagi diperbaiki kak. Base baterai GoPro Niki bosku. Ya tamunya soalnya ya lupa dia matiin itu GoPro-nya. Ya mungkin sambilan dicas, mudah-mudahan tamunya bawa power bank atau gimana ya. Nusa Ceningan bagus nggak kak? Nusa Ceningan bagus juga kak. Info locker bang. Nah KL barusan Bang Eja bahas tentang locker ya, bisa teman-teman cek nih ya. Bang Eja ngomong hampir 100% yang nanya locker nggak pernah follow Bang Eja ya, saya cek benar kan nggak follow ya. Nah ini kak, ini ada Istanbul Kebab kak. Istanbul Kebab ini bukanya 24 jam kak. Jadi buat teman-teman mungkin yang ada di Gili Trawangan habis party nih, mancis-mancis gitu ya, lapar-lapar gitu, boleh nih ya, 24 jam nih teman-teman ya, 24 jam. Di samping Istanbul Kebab juga ada Italo Pizza kak. Italo Pizza kak ya, ada. Halo Pak, kemana nih Ki? Gak kenal. Siap. Ada Italo Pizza ya. Ini dekat sekali sama pelabuhan kak ya. Terdekat di pelabuhan kak. Istanbul Kebab bukanya 24 jam. Italiano Pizza juga kayaknya 24 jam atau enggak ini. Cuman sampai malam nih, sampai jam berapa ini? Bang Eja tanya dulu, sampai jam berapa? Buka sampai jam berapa Italo Pizza? Jam 3. Wow, jam 3 teman-teman, jam 3 pagi ya. Jam 3 pagi ya. Kalau Istanbul Kebab itu buka 24 jam ya. Dia nutup atau libur mungkin di hari kiamat dia kak. Asik. Yang kak. Oh, thank you so much. Ya, Bang Eja langsung ditawarin kebabnya ya. Biar nggak kaleng-kaleng, Bang Eja ngasih informasinya harus dicoba dulu kebabnya gitu kan. Asik. Nah, asik ya. Bang Eja jadi malu nih, langsung ditawarin kebab. Dulu ke Sade 1 harian. Oke, asik. Ya, di samping Istanbul Kebab juga ada kak, ada ice cream kak ya, Lighting House namanya kak ya, Lighthouse kak ya. Ada ini kak, ada es krim kak ya, ada es krim. Banyak pilihannya kak es krim kak ya. Banyak yang bawa pacarnya ya, boleh kak ya, boleh ya, asalkan jangan bawa istri orang aja ya. Boleh beliin es krim kak. Saatnya iklanin semua. Ini ada Korean buat sarapan. Yang banyak nanya tentang ini, tentang apa, Bang Eja di mana beli kue tar? Bang Eja di mana beli kue tar? Soalnya mertua saya ulang tahun gitu. Belinya di sini kak, belinya di sini ya. Pasar seni di mana sekarang kak? Pasar malam kak. Di pasar seni, pasar malam kak. Dulu kita sebutnya pasar seni ya, tapi sekarang mungkin lebih bagus kita panggilnya, atau lebih nyocok ya, kita panggilnya pasar malam. Pasar malam karena ramenya di malam hari dan kesenian agak jarang sekarang teman-teman di sana. Halo, oke ya, ini Lighting House ya, Lighting House. Oke. Lighting House. Bisa dikasih tahu nggak harga-harga minimum di sini? Oh, ada hotelnya juga. Baru Bang Eja tahu nih ada hotel ya, ada hotel. Gratis kue tar, gratis kentang. Kok mau gratis Bang Eja aja? Ini kita masuk ya, kita masuk. Lumayan nih ya, hampir 400 orang, lumayan. Nih teman-teman, Bang Eja spill nih, dikasih spill hotel teman-teman ya, penginapan. Kita tanya berapa harganya, bisa kita tanya langsung ya. Dari permisi. Ya Allah, bagusnya kayak gini teman-teman ya. Jadi dingin nyembur Bang Eja nih, tuh lihat. Nih, ini estetik teman-teman. Ini tempat baru. Tempat baru ya, tempat baru. Namanya apa ini penginapan? Oh, Lighthouse Hotel Kak ya. Nanti bisa booking, nggak bisa booking di Bang Eja ya. Booking lewat Agoda, booking.com atau RNB bisa Kak. Masalah harga berapa kira-kira sini? Oh, harganya harus dari dia ya. Oke. Oke, atau langsung cek di ini tempat booking Kak ya. Tapi jangan sekali-kali booking misalkan cari di TikTok nih, lihat orang review tentang kamar, terus baca-baca komenan, kalau mau booking hubungi ini. Jangan teman-teman ya. Langsung aja di tag lokasi itu teman-teman, atau langsung di Agoda, RNB, booking.com, kan banyak teman-teman ya. Bisa booking langsung di sana biar nggak kena scam teman-teman ya. Nih Bang Eja spill sedikit ya. Malu Bang Eja kalau masuk, walaupun disuruh masuk nih, malu Bang Eja ya, karena biasanya apa ya, biasanya full teman-teman ya penginapan di Trawangan. Jadi ragu-ragu Bang Eja mau masuk. Sampai sini aja ya. Oke ya, sampai di sini. Bagus loh, beneran Bang Eja. Rekomendasi sekali nih, bagus sekali nih. Cuman nggak tahu sih harganya berapa ya. Bang Eja juga harus cek nih. Harus cek ntar ya. Oke, kita bisa bikin VT juga ya. Saya suka di sini karena staff-staffnya ramah-ramah Kak. Semalam berapa bosku? Nah, Bang Eja belum tahu nih. Bang Eja harus nanya sebenarnya nih ya. Nah, nantilah kita spill dulu ya yang lain ya. Kita spill dulu yang lain. Kak Cancer, thank you so much Kak Cancer ya. Nah, ini restorannya kayak gini Kak. Restorannya Kak. Ya, di sini tuh rotinya, roti, kopi bisa Kak di sini Kak. Wih, apa ini? Ya Allah, Bang Eja dikasih, teman-teman. Wow. Makasih banyak ya. Luar biasa ya. Aman, Bang. Akhir tahun aku rencana keliling Lombok. Welcome ya. Gak apa-apa. Kalau ada kesulitan, ada masalah, ada informasi yang mau ditahu, boleh DM aja Bang Eja. Insya Allah Bang Eja ngantongin banyak informasi Kak. Yang benar Bang Eja, beneran. Karena Bang Eja kerjanya sebagai turis information ya. Selagi menanyakan tentang destinasi wisata yang berhubungan sama pariwisata Kak, insya Allah Bang Eja bisa jawab ya. Khususnya di Lombok Kak, Lombok atau Gili Trawangan Kak, insya Allah Bang Eja bisa. Makasih banyak loh. Ya Allah, kopi juga dikasih ini. Kopi dikasih teman-teman. Thank you ya. Kalau kopi paling murah di sini berapa? Espresso 35.000 teman-teman ya. 35.000. Itu espresso tuh kopi yang Bang Eja suka itu ya. Raw materialnya Kak ya. Ya, raw materialnya. Wih, sosokan Bang Eja tahu kopi. Tahu, Bang Eja pernah jadi bartender ya. Itu espresso campur sama susu namanya latte Kak. Dicampur sama pumpnya sedikit namanya cappuccino Kak. Asik. Ya bener kan? Ya bener. Oke. Nih Bang Eja dikasih coba nih kopi. Oke, berkah Kak. Amin. Berkah. Siap, makasih ya. Nah, dekat dari pelabuhan. Kita bisa ngopi di sini Kak. Bisa ngopi di sini ya. Bisa ngopi di sini Kak. Bisa lihat-lihat Kak ya. Bisa ngopi di sini Kak. Ada yang mau tahu harga kebab di sini berapa? Alhamdulillah Kak ya. Alhamdulillah dikasih kebab, dikasih Coca-Cola, dikasih kopi. Luar biasa nih ya, mendukung sekali ya. Bang Eja mau kasih panggung sedikit buat mereka ngobrol Kak ya. Kak, bisa kasih tahu harga yang murah di sini nggak? Nah, banyak yang nanya nih. Lumayan lah 500-an orang ya, tapi kenapa ini sinyalnya merah? Bentar dulu. Padahal live kita dibatasi nih. Nah, harganya ini teman-teman itu mulai dari 115. Ini yang paketan teman-teman ya. Yang paketan udah jadi sekali nih ya. Udah sama french fries-nya, 2 kebab ini ya. Kalau Bang Eja lihat di gambarnya ya. Oke, kalau yang minimum price-nya, minimum price ya, 75.000 ya. Tapi jangan khawatir teman-teman ya. Kayaknya kalau lokal itu dikasih harga agak beda kayaknya, bener nggak? Beda. Oh, beda harga lokal juga ya. Diam-diam tapi nanti itu ada bule di sampingnya Bang Eja. Nanti dia ngedenger nanti ya Bang Eja ngomongnya kecil-kecil aja ya buat followernya Bang Eja ini ya. Wow, buat lokal ini ya harganya. Untuk teman-teman yang lagi di Gili Trawangan, yang kerja di Gili Trawangan, yang tinggal di Gili Trawangan, hampir setengah harga, bukan hampir lagi, lebih dari setengah harga Kak, 45.000. Orang harganya 95, ada yang 195 itu ya. Ya, itu satu kebabnya Kak ya, 45.000. Terjangkau segitu, tempat wisata aman. Yes, bener Kak, bener. Terjangkau sekali Kak ya. Oke, kirain dijual. Yang mana? Yang mana dijual Kak? Ayo, ayo. Mau beli Bang Eja atau mau beli apa? Mau beli kebab di sini Kak? Atau mau beli apa? Mau beli kebab di sini Kak? Ya, ini Bang Eja dikasih nyobain nih.
Teju marah-marah. Wis aja ngakae, wedhuse wis luwe kae lho Mas. Ngono lho. Yo engko wis digolekne andungan jerene.
Apa ya butuh lah iki di bawah 20 tahun nih. Jagal kambing.
Jagal kambing. Welcome kabeh. Munggah. Wis to, los. Pokoke
untuk mah bersih minta Yun.
Iya ya.
Kalau cari nggane kayu kok ndek omah. Iki nek pos iki.
Ning pos lho. Juga pos.
Tumben kostumnya beda. Oh lho, bayanya.
Welcome kabeh munggah ae.
Iya, welcome.
Heeh, ditap-tap yo.
Ya.
Tap layar sampai nganu ajur.
Dalam sayang kalau.
Blitarnya mana? Anu, Klinting. Yo, Blitar Ulingi.
Ya.
Kecamatan Klinting. Kecamatan Dalirejo. Indonesia. Ya toh.
Saiki kamu rasa janjani mukane sepeda listrik ngomong ae ndak boleh. Oh ya.
Oh nganu arep tukokne wedhus kon numpaki. Kon numpaki wedhus ae.
Aku tak irunge ben pesek nggih.
Heeh.
Irunge yo ben pesek.
Ya tak. Wah, ya tak odote ben biangir.
Bukan lagi men.
Bergabung tamu. Welcome semuanya, welcome. Lihat saja. Ya, kalau tertarik sama ini ya silakan saja kamu.
Ndak boleh nukok-nukokne mungkin gue sama rapi.
Arep tukane wedhus.
Ditumpahi.
Wedhus lanang atau weh.
Nama kembar kah ini? Ya, adik kakak.
Kita untuk silet. Ya ora to.
Enek kancinge, nek kakangku enek karete. Karena enek kadang-kadang
Deyun. Loh, dalam ada apa ini? Belum saya. Ada apa? Sini.
Mencret nambah guyu.
Mas Yun tuh. Dewi karo siji ni kuwi ae sing.
Lah kuwi.
Payuh nih. Lho.
Nah, biar diwayo.
Yun Dwi yo, sapa iki?
Bojomu balik.
Ora, aku wong baik hati dan tidak sombong. Ngono lho.
Aku adalah Iyun mantan Fauzana.
Aku ini yo wes. Welcome semuanya, naik. Lihat saja. Tetep layar yang banyak sampai retak HP-nya.
Giginya dimasuknya yuk. Giginya dimasukkan.
Le.
Taleni mau payoknya tak tahu lah.
Kok ramen loh.
Kereng weh.
Bocah kaya ngene iki arep mau taleni.
Iya no, kene. Petarung lagi yo.
Dek Yun biasane dalam Dek Fauzana apa iki?
sayang.
dalam di sananya. Enggak, aku sekarang udah turun derajat. Dulu rokokannya isi, sekarang kan cuma linting. Tuh. Iki turun derajat pol iki Mbak, garek gresek.
Sapi ini kabeh di.
Dino nih ketiga.
Mbak Dewi kan lho.
Akhirnya pindah haluan gini Dewi.
Mas, aku yang Blitar. Lingi, Mas.
Lingi.
Rowak rawek,
Arahe rupane kok ngene iki. Welcome kabeh, delok munggah ya.
Itu di bawah aja loh.
Linting gak popo, sing penting seneng. Lho, yo gak seneng yo wato bekis kuwi to. Dadak piye iki? Aku kademangan lho, lah aku yo kono asliku jane.
Wah, aslimu kademangan iki ya.
Asliku kademangan ya. Kowe kenal aku mestian, tak dudoi rambutku. Ojo ngerokok, cinta cangkemmu iki lho wong Jawato.
Heeh, cinta asik to.
Bedeke orang ngerokok deh
Anda semil. Enggak ngerokok ngantuk nang.
Welcome naik semuanya.
Iya.
Iya toh.
Mbak Lilis.
Tap layar yang banyak. Ben sampai retak apa nih?
Tapi ini gimana Yud?
Tahun karate.
Nah, di tahun karate kan aku anjing kan iya. Aku cuma dari
dengan gigimu putih banget. Kalau boleh tahu obat gigi apa masih obat gigi apa? Filter gitu. Dadak.
Mana ganti aku ngomong rejo.
Aku wong Surowadang punya selera biyen ning kono. Ini panda.
Temanmu ngendi logo siun? Ngendi kademanmu?
Kademanganku ya Surowadang punya selera. Biyen ning kono.
Juster makanan nang Kapuang.
Iki ngamen bojone malah gua nang kene lho Mal. Nanti pindah tolong aku dulu ya.
Lahirku kono. Bergabung, welcome semuanya. Lihat ini penampakan orang yang tidak ngstrak nih.
Kancaku oke suruh Adam. Loh, ngono.
Lah, sopo? Ngomong iki lho, masih sing nyekel Surowadang iki lho. Ya. Panjai caca.
Kok mirip to, adik kakak.
Lah yo kena no. Ini skincarean bro.
Dilasian berapa nih?
Kok iso
pesasar Rene lho. Nganu ndelok ganteng apa ndak?
Lambian ki yo mbo iso kesasar iki. Panda semel iki apa?
Ayo.
Dek Yun, pun mam napa dereng? Empun niki wau mam.
Karo apa?
Karo jangan apa mau? Bobor. Makan siang sudah, ya toh. Alah. Ki adik kakak tekon dino lho we yo encen udah adik kakak yo bener asine.
Rena.
Yo welcome semuanya, naik tap layar yang banyak sampai 100k ya. Oke. Kalau 100k sombong joget-joget ini. Apa?
Aja bunga-bunga
Hidungmu mon.
Karo jangan marah iki.
Dalan ning ngetan Wonotirta Ngulon Ndosari kancaku Surowadang e. Lho. Ku yo kadono, Kang. Mahku yo daerah pasar kono, men. Alah, naik ndi?
Di situ aja.
Ada bunga-bunga hidungmu nyemprot. Rayo pinggir lah. Bitarmu pundi? Ulingi, Kecamatan Balirejo.
Kamu Gung. Nanti teh.
Balen.
Kalau kakakku lho teh.
Walah aku krisik Mas. Lho. Yo. Oke. Siap.
Bisa karo aku malah ora yo.
Walah.
Kangen umur.
Naik tap layar semuanya. Oke. Ya. Sini kalau mau naik dinaikin Pak Po ini.
Salah.
Di.
Aku ponggok Mas, oke. Welcome ponggok, wis
Jejak layare.
jejak layare. Wow,
Krusuk iki.
krusuk iki.
Oh.
Kita.
Halo.
Ulingi usum apa? Ulingi
Hilang.
usum panas. Panas tenan iki.
Aku pagak loh.
Oke, pagak. Salam buat orang pagak-pagak semuanya. Ya tap-tap layar yang banyak ini. 100k ini joget-joget nanti. Joget-joget panda.
Ada kegangan lumur lho ndak mene, lek pagak. Muji rahayu.
Welcome. Welcome naik. No. Lu.
Enggak oleh.
Senyum. Malah kekel toh. Ya, Bang. Ya.
Iki sik dimarakne sik. Pamit sing apik yo.
Hey guys. Ini udah waktunya.
Mohon maaf bila ada tutur kata yang tidak berkenan di hati. Teman saya lagi curhat berowak lawek. Ya, mohon maaf ya.
Temporary becomes permanent. Abby streams places I've been visiting for 50 years and keeps me connected to them from 3 hours away. Oh, thank you, Joe. But you know what? And some of our regular viewers probably know this story already, but one of the meaningful speeches that I watched online just around that time as well was TCS. Oh, that's the marathon, right? Is anyone in Sydney for the marathon? They're going to do a massive run here, isn't it? Hi. Oh, and also I noticed that on TikTok they did show that for people that are here for the marathon, if you go on their website, they do have all of these specials and bonuses, discount meals and things like that for people that are here for the marathon. So that's something that you guys can have a look up as well. What time is it at the moment? It's 3:46 p.m. right now. And here you go. Here's the... So it's from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Mini marathons. Is anyone in Sydney for this at the moment? Let's keep walking. So it's still open. We can still walk all the way through. Search for me and see where I am. So as you walk further along Sydney Opera House and around here, the foreshore, it gets a little bit wider. There's a bit less people. It's only because this is blocking a lot of space that people have to walk through much smaller corridors. Usually it's very sparsely, like people stand with a lot of gaps in between, so you have a lot of space to take a really nice photo, to enjoy the view. And up there near the steps are really, when you see those people there, that's probably my favourite spot to sit, because at golden hour, when the sun's set and you get this really nice twilight view and light of the city, it's a really good time for you to see the city. And it's bathed in this golden light. It's like the warm colour of honey. It's really, really nice. Oh my goodness, there's so many ferries at the moment. How are they not bumping into each other? That looks like a traffic jam now. Any runners today? There's heaps of runners around at the moment. Wait, why are those two stalled? Did they bump into each other? Why are these two guys stalled like that? I am in Sydney, Australia. It is. This is Opera Bar. It's just on the concourse level. You can smell the salt water from here. It's hot in November. It can get quite warm. One of them's reversing actually. Boat raging. Yeah, it looks like the ferry is reversing a little bit just to get out of his way. Alright, I'm just going to alternate landscape. I know it's not a popular thing that some people do, but it gives you a better view of our harbour. How does that look, everyone? Pretty cool, right? And then that means I can do this for you as well. Welcome to Sydney, Australia, everyone. Is Benny there? We are about to check in about 2 minutes, so give me a second. Let me turn it back. The vibe here is very nice. Everyone's in holiday mode. Everyone seems to be relaxed. They're out here sunbaking, and all of these seats here, there's a QR code on the tables, so you can stay seated where you are, scan that, and they'll bring the food and drinks to you. You're waiting for your bus right now in Brisbane. Hi, Jester, welcome. So this is one of our last days of winter at the moment. It's glorious, it's sunny, it's warm, it's dry. It wasn't this in the morning, but it is now, so it's quite nice. Let me just check. Still says 18 degrees, and there's only a slight breeze, so it doesn't cool it down too much. It's really nice right now, isn't it? Okay, let's keep walking. I know you guys want to keep seeing more. We can walk through there a bit later, and like one of the other viewers had actually mentioned, the Opera House is 3 separate buildings. So this front part here is one on its own. It's the smallest one, and that houses a restaurant called Benelong. Then you've got the biggest one here, and just on the right hand side behind there, which you will see later when we climb the steps, is a smaller one, or the medium-sized one. So it's like Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear. You're going to Australia. Papa. Is the inside used for much? Good question. So, Jojo, you're doom scrolling, darling. It's nearly 2 a.m. in the morning for you. You can enter the Opera House. So the easiest way to enter the Opera House is there are walking tours. I think for about $40 or $50 you can do a walking tour, and you can so you can do a walking tour. They can take you through and the backstages of the Opera House. Another way is if you were to go and eat at Benelong, the restaurant. And number 3 is you can go and watch a show there. So for just a bit over about $100, you can watch a musical, a ballet, a piano concert there. They've got quite a few different shows, and the genres are very varied. It makes it a lot easier for you to actually experience and enjoy it from the inside as well, which is pretty cool. Yabao, that's a nice name. You know you're loved. Is Benny the Seal there today? Hi, Greg. Welcome back. I'm not sure. We will find out very, very shortly. We're going to walk all the way down. Good morning, Ukraine. Welcome and thank you for joining. You're welcome. I'm happy to answer questions, and I'm glad that you want to know more about Australia and about Sydney. It's so sunny now. Is that ferry broken? Because that's still there. Nothing's just going around it. Oh my goodness, are there people on there that's stuck? Why is it there? And this is a major channel. It can't stay there. The time at the moment is 3:52. Yabao, yes, Menlangubik. I can tell that you're Vietnamese too. You were there 2 weeks ago. Mình muốn chụp ảnh thì mình chụp đi, không sao, mình chào. These are quite cute. So these are like those 1,000 on 10 benches. You know how when they do this and then they do a massive reveal and they go ta-da! So you can just manifest that you're here one day and you can be on one of these. That would be pretty good. You were there in August. Sunny and warm. That would be nice because that was still in August. Winter. Meow. From the airport, if you wanted to get to Circular Quay and you wanted to catch a train, it's probably about a 20-30-minute train ride. There's quite express trains that run underneath the airport, taking you out to the city and Greater Sydney as well. So it's quite convenient. If you actually, it's almost recommended if you were to come to Sydney and you reached our airport, international or domestic, catch a train and get into the city, as opposed to catching a cab. You can be caught in quite a lot of traffic, and it can get quite expensive as well. You've taken us so close to the Opera House. Yes, can you feel it? We're right underneath it. And in a little while, I'll walk up the steps so that you guys can actually feel the steps for yourself. I see people watching over the ledge, which means maybe Benny the Seal is around. Give me a second. It does look lovely. Thank you, dear. You lived in Sydney for nearly 4 years. You miss it. Well, thank you for joining us today. Send shards of it. No Benny the Seal in his little spot, and no Benny the Seal in the water anywhere either. Usually, if he's not there, sometimes he's in the water frolicking and flopping around, roly-poling around, but no, not there. Seems like he's done for the day. I'm sorry. I know some of you really, really want to see that, but yeah. Thank you, Joe. Oh, I love my hearts. Love you guys very much too. Thank you, everyone. Can you swim? No, you cannot. No, you should not, because this water leads out to the ocean just around the corner over there, and there are sharks, there are stingrays, there are a lot of random stuff in there, so we don't recommend you going and swimming in this water at all. You can go fishing. A lot of maybe there's a ball of bait fish or something. It's really strange that they're all congregating there. Any crocodiles? Not this far south. It's normally from like far north Queensland and Cairns up that end. Then that is croc territory. Even if the water's beautiful, you do have to be really, really careful up there. That's different. No Benny the Seal today. I'm sorry. No Connor. Let's walk up the steps of the Opera House. I'll show you what that looks like. Actually, we'll go around this way, right? My name's Abby Sinjao. Sweet cherry pie. That's a nice name. Makes me hungry. Oh, actually, no, we're not tripping on any more dessert. I love that Jojo gave me an excuse. Now I know how to explain myself for the most unexplainable times. It was an accident. We tripped. See, as I told you, once you get to this end, this back part that most people don't go to, you get the view all to yourself. All right, I'm going to turn it sideways, and anyone who wants to take a screenshot, you can do it now. There you go. I'll hold it still. Tell me when you've taken your shot, and then we'll keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Have you got your shot, everyone? Thank you. There we go. And right now it's nearly 4 o'clock, so from about 5:30 is sunset at the moment, and then it'll be called golden hour and last light for us, which is pretty nice. It bathes the whole area in this really nice golden glow. You hate falling into stores. That's because the stores that you fall into are like the Maserati store, the LV store, the Hermes store. So the kind of shops that you fall into is a very different category to what I fall into. I fall into like a donut shop. You fall into Maserati. We're not in the same tax bracket or caliber at all when we trip. It's selective tripping, and we trip into very different places. Welcome, everybody. How is everyone? Thank you everyone for joining today. What kind of store do you find yourself tripping into, people? I tend to trip into dessert stores. Jojo tend to trip into brand name stores. Mình là local. Xin để ở đây nhưng cha mẹ là người Việt. Xin chào. Hello, nice view. It is a really pretty place, isn't it? Thank you, Alex, for following. So, share with me, guys, when you guys trip into places that you can't explain, where do you trip into? Dessert and bakery stores. Nandi, see? Honesty. I like that. I think that's awesome. I trip into those too, quite often actually. And then I don't trip into like one. I kind of trip into a dozen pack. I don't know. Can I scream 6, 7? No! I'm too old to be screaming stuff like that. That's how you know. There was this video recently that I saw which was quite funny, and they had this, it was a skit obviously, but they had this young girl trying to get into a nightclub, and she goes, ID please, and she goes, I'm sorry, I forgot, I tripped. I tripped. that didn't come out right. No, I don't have it with me, I forgot it, and the guy goes, 6, she said 7, so he's like, no, too young. Look at this view, and we have it all to ourselves. Welcome everybody, welcome to Sydney. You fall into McDonald's too. Okay, that's good. That's a much cheaper evil to fall into. Can you help me plan my trip in January? I've got a few ideas, and I've got quite a few nice videos that I've put over there that you can have a look at. No, I'm not going to jump over. It is quite windy on this corner. There's a bit of a wind channel on this side, that's all. See there? Xin chào. Bye. Have a great day, Annabelle. Bye. Oh, a little bit chilly. I don't think there's anything normal about you, Jojo. I love you to death, but I don't think there's anything normal about you. Normal people rub shoulders and not asses, but but I love whatever's wrong with you. Please don't change. Gwen Xin Chao. Hi everybody. Welcome to Sydney. This is the back of the Opera House. So I'm going to show you a nice view, but we just need to get out of here. At least I'm not in the wind tunnel anymore. You can hear me now, hopefully. Thank you, concierge, and welcome everybody to Sydney, Australia. This is your ELTS teacher. For anyone that's not in Australia, this is your ELTS teacher speaking, and this is your speaking test. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Sydney. What happened? I thought we were in confession. People were confessing where they tend to trip into accidentally. We had bakeries and dessert and ice cream. We had McDonald's. We have people tripping into Maserati stores and showrooms. Where else does everyone trip into? Hi, Martin. Ciao, Marin. Thank you for your support, Gwen. It's very random. Đôi khi có, đôi khi không. Buồn vui lẫn lộn. Are you real? Amazing voice. Okay. I'll lay the challenge down to you. You trip into Chinese restaurants. I like the way you roll. I think that's an awesome thing. Let's trip into restaurants more often. And also takeaway stores like McDonald's and KFC. I know, they built a tripping hazard at the front. You kind of walk even off from the other side of the road and somehow you trip right at the counter, don't you? You can't think it's too early, Eddie. Where are you at the moment? If you think I'm fake, mình là người Việt, xin chào. If you think this is a fake AI voice, tell me what you don't think Siri would ever say to you, and I will say it to you. We've made that joke before, and we were like, Siri would definitely tell you when you're about to drunkenly call an ex to put down the phone, or if the ex is calling for you to not pick up the call, you've blackmailed them already. Sheringham, England, by the sea. That sounds beautiful. Congratulations and welcome to Sydney, Australia. All right, let's go up the steps together, and I can touch the tiles. I can call out your name, and we can manifest that you will be here one day soon. Is it hard being a streamer? You can never do it? This is a hobby. This is not anything serious, and it doesn't pay the bills, definitely. It doesn't even pay for my coffee bill. But we do it for the fun. Mentally, it's good. It's good for my mental health. I think it really depends on what your motivation is and why you wanted to become a streamer or why you jumped online. For me, Somalia and Thailand, welcome. All right, I'm just going to turn it sideways so that you can see. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Do you like that? All right, I'm going to turn it back, okay? Hello, Brisbane, Australia. Thank you, concierge. My fluffy cloud heart. Thank you. It is very awesome, isn't it? So we've got a lot of people that see for the run and the marathon. Is anyone in Sydney for the marathon? Is that why they're all in the same clothing? We are lucky to live in Sydney. You'd love to come and work and live in Australia, Cherry? Alright, I think I'm at a good corner. From here, I should be able to get most of the Opera House for you. Are you ready? Ta-da! And that's the Harbour Bridge right there. Is it Sydney? Ring down. Yes, it is. Welcome. Alright, turn it sideways. There you go. Alright, take your screenshots. I'm just going to wait for you guys. Tell me when you're done, okay? And just clear the comments so that you can see it. It is very nice and scenic, isn't it? What's the mini buildings? The mini building? You mean that one? That's Benelong. That's the restaurant. So if you come to Sydney and it's within your budget, maybe consider dining in there. It's a real great experience. So there's the 3 buildings. That's 1, that's 2, and that's the 3rd building. Ready? I'm going to turn it back. Can you walk inside for free? Thank you so much, Eddie. You can walk into... You probably can walk into Benelong as well and just say that you want to check out the venue before you book dinner or something, which probably should be okay. You can walk into there, but you can't really see much because you need to be able to pass the ticketing area to get into where the building is. I can walk in front of it and show you what it looks like on the inside, and even that has really a nice light that cuts through it so you guys can see it well. Kayla Harris, welcome. Hi. Thank you so much, Eddie. Hopefully the reception is doing well. We can see. Eddie, you have a German Shepherd. Oh, he's so good looking. I grew up with 2 German Shepherds actually, so I love them dearly. And they're the smartest, most loyal, most loving. Oh, they're just amazing. They're humans. They're human in foot. Actually, no, they're better than human. I wouldn't insult them. They're better than humans. German Shepherds are just amazing dogs. We grew up with 2 of them and very, very blessed to be loved by them and protected by them. Kayla Harris, yeah, I know. There was quite a few messages going through and I was trying to talk and walk and scroll at the same time. Monty passed away at 4. I'm so sorry for your loss, Eddie. And 4 is very young. I mean, even though large dogs don't live as long, I think mine still lived to about 12, 13, and the other one at least till 8. If they're purebred, usually they don't live as long. They have like hip issues and things like that. Salim from Kazakhstan, welcome. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they? So smart. I saw that in the photo and I thought I had to call that out right away because it's such a beautiful thing. Okay, this is a very accessible tile. I've slapped this tile many a times, but yeah, let's do it. So so you guys can actually see it too. Or I can do the one that has the harbour bridge in the background. So if you want me to call out your name while I'm rubbing the Sydney tiles and you can manifest for yourself at a later point, then let me know. Whose name do you want me to call out? Here is Ben along the restaurant, by the way. So if you guys want to, this is a really, really nice restaurant that you can go and dine at. And you can see the structure, the boning inside the sail. It's really pretty, isn't it? Thank you, everyone. Do you like the view? There you go. That's Sydney, Australia. Welcome. Thank you, concierge. Hello, legendary. I'm good. The day has gotten a lot better. This morning was cloudy and ugly, and now you can't find a cloud in the sky anymore. That gives you some context, the size of the child compared to the size of the building. But you have relatives in Victoria? And there's the harbour bridge in the background. So this is a good place to touch a tile of the Opera House. And can you see that in actual fact the tiles of the Opera House is two coloured. There's a matte layer and then there's a shiny white one. So from up close you can't really tell much, but as you go further out then you get these really nice patterns and reflectiveness, especially when the light dances on it throughout the day as well. Which city? This is in Sydney, Australia. That's the Opera House. Oh, that's one of the sails. Your boy Alex, welcome. Welcome, our boy Alex. And this here is a tile. So I'm just going to rub it and tap it and say hi to everyone. Kayla, this is for you. And for Eddie as well. For Legendary. And Kahuna. And who else are we got here on the line? Wink now, that's for you. Hi. It is 4:10 at the moment. No, I am a local. I am from Australia. I'm from Sydney. So it's a really nice place. They've got a bar inside as well, so you can sit and you can enjoy a drink and a view. Pre-show views are also good. Do you like that view? And then that's the side view there. Hopefully that gives you a little know what it looks like. Do you like the view? There you go, guys. Alright. Just going to add my power bank on, just so that we have enough juice to last through the rest of the time. There's quite a few of us in the line, and usually, historically, there's about half of us at least that are Australian, and a lot of people with much more knowledge about Australia than I do. So if you guys have got any pending questions that you wanted to know for a while, then ask away in the comment section. Someone, if I don't know the answer, someone will know the answer and be able to help you. Hello, Australia awaits. She does living in Sydney as well and shows some really nice places that you can go in Sydney, Australia. You follow Aussie Trev roaming around. I also like to watch Mangoes and Cream, Mr. Weezebar. I think lately he's been in Tasmania, but he does go all over the place and he does little walks, and whenever people find him in the wild, he gives them a little badge, which is quite cute as well. So let's do a little walk together. The ribbing and framework of the Opera House is actually quite pretty, don't you think? I still like the inside of this. This is actually the smallest out of the 3 building structures of the Sydney Opera House, and it houses a restaurant called Benelong. Per person is probably about 200, 250. You love the sound of mangoes and cream? I do too. I think his name stuck out when he was watching the live just purely because of the name. Hi, lovely. So glad your show is on. Is this your show now? Welcome, everybody. You have a mango and cream badge. How did you do that, and when did you do that? Do you know Pride Potatoes? I don't know Pride, I keep on saying it wrong, Pride Potatoes, and I can't know her because I think she's blocked me. I don't know why. I've never been on one of her lives or videos before, but when someone recommended her channel, I tried to search for it, but it came up empty, so I'm assuming I got blocked. I don't know why. Do you like the view today? You found him in Sydney. Oh, when he was in Sydney last. That would be nice. I have no idea. Someone recommended her live and saying that she's fun to watch. So I tried to search it, but I couldn't actually watch it. That's when I knew. I didn't even know what that meant. I just thought I typed it in wrong, but it appeared that if I can't find it, it means that I've been blocked. Hello. Thakuri Sadip. Is that how you pronounce your name? That's okay. Maybe she didn't like maybe she's not into nuggets. Maybe the name rubbed her up the wrong way. I have no idea. Did you work today? Yeah, I went past for a little while. I had a few things to do, but overall it was okay. I didn't need to be there, so I got other stuff. So we're at the top of the Opera House at the moment, and there's some really nice steps that you can just sit and watch the ferries go by, watch the sunset. Probably the best place to watch the sunset in Sydney, actually, because you're quite high up and you can see the view, and especially when the sun sets and there's a bit of last light in the golden hour as it just sort of... If you are commenting, you are not commenting what? Sorry. I don't know. No, I couldn't even find it. But anyway, it is what it is. That's okay. I've never seen it, so I don't know what I'm missing out on. You're off to Jersey Island in a few weeks. Where's Jersey Island? You always love your videos. Just came from work, lying in bed, enjoying the city vibes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think fries and nuggets go together. You're adorable, thank you. I love the design is pretty amazing. It's very purposeful, and the color and the glow, it's so pretty. So this is the cityscape. We were just there earlier at Martin Place, down that end over there. And on that side there is around the bend, so you can actually catch a ferry to go to that side, and that's where Barangaroo is, and it goes down to Darling Harbour as well, and then Darling Square, and that's the food precinct that we've been to and we've haunted in the past together. South of England near France, in the English Channel. What's the most family-friendly suburb you're thinking of migrating? I think you're going to make a wonderful decision. Where are you coming from, Chloe? When is it summer in Australia? Summer in Australia is between... Oh, they've got nice wedding photos. Aw, congratulations. Summer in Australia is from December to February. Congratulations! How many smoothies do you make roughly per day? Obviously not enough in winter, unfortunately, but that's okay. Such is life. Okay, this is where our was telling you guys about, the best place to see sunset in Sydney. So the steps right here in front of Bennelong up here is a really beautiful place for you to take a seat and think about absolutely nothing and enjoy the view and enjoy living in the moment. It is very hot during the Australian summer. Sometimes it can get up to 40s as well. Not all the time and every day, but it does get very hot in our summer. No more people. No more people today at Opera House. No, there is quite a lot of people in the Opera House. It's just, there's a lot of space for them, so it's spread out. Everyone has a little bit of their own space, which is nice. Very relaxing, isn't it? I'm just going to turn this sideways slightly so you guys can see. And tell me when you guys are done with your Photoshop, when you've done your screenshots, and I'll move it back. Is that okay? This is so cute. They've got their doggy there too. Look at that. Oh, the doggy is the special guest to their wedding. You definitely say low North Shore and Northern Beaches. They're nice. I think it's if you are after that kind of a lifestyle, you know, if you're looking for a beachy outdoor lifestyle, then for sure that's something that you can do. If you want to have so it depends on the kind of lifestyle that you're after. Oh, they're so pretty together. The sky and the weather is in their favour. It was horrid this morning, actually. And I love the blue and green. They're so non-typical. Yay! Congratulations! Can I say hi to the doggy?
He's kind of just stressed out right now.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. Have a lovely evening, everyone. And we've got about we've got about an hour left before sunset. So it's a really beautiful time to be out and about at the moment, guys. Here I can show you a bit more detail about that's where we were before when we were looking for Benny the Seal. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, I think a lot is happening with the photos and outdoors and surrounded by so many people. I do have a pet. I have a Cocker Spaniel, not by my choice. my husband grew up with English Cocker Spaniels, and so when we got a home, we were tossing between a German Shepherd or a Cocker Spaniel as a pet, and we ended up with a Cocker Spaniel. It was adorable. He was very, very adorable. They completely... Hello, Botswana. You have a rare blue cockatoo. Where is? What rare blue cockatoo? Are you just kidding with me? So they're kind of building the structure up for the marathon this weekend. Are any of you going to be there? Hello from the Philippines. Welcome. So how we ended up getting our dog, as in true blue Aussie. Okay. How we ended up getting our dog was initially we wanted a female Cocker Spaniel. So we went to the breeder and they didn't have any females in that particular litter. And we wanted to go and see the parents, and we were going to put down a deposit for the next litter to get a female Cocker Spaniel. They knew exactly what they were doing. So when we were there to view the parents, they got us to sit down. They put a puppy in each of our laps and they said, hold on to these guys. I know they're male. I know they're not what you wanted, but hold on to them while we bring the parents out. Can you guess what happened then? We ended up not being able to give those Cocker Spaniels back, and we were tossing between the one in my lap or the one on my husband's lap by the time the parents were brought out. That's how bad it was. It did need a lot of convincing. They're very curious dogs, and thank you so much, Van. Rip Van Winkle. I like your nickname. so they put a puppy on each of our lap, and it just sold itself. I knew that they were doing that on purpose. They must have done that a lot to try to sell their puppies, and I'm sure it would have worked every single time. Baby Cocker Spaniels are actually really, really cute. So yeah, we only ended up getting one, which was quite fortunate because he was so fluffy. And Cocker Spaniels have double coats. You definitely want to visit Australia. You're living in Texas. Maybe you'll find a wife in Australia, and then you'll have a reason to stay. So Cocker Spaniels have a double coat, and so in winter their second coat actually grows very, very thick underneath the first one. And as a result of that, when they shed, you get clumps and clumps of fur all over the house, behind the doors, underneath the tables, think of, or even not think of, you'll end up with dog fur. And there is so much of it. If you collect it, I think you could probably get a good pillow out of the amount of dog fur that these animals produce. They're quite a small animal. They're probably like a small medium size as a pet, but they produce so much. Study abroad? Is that what you're looking to do, or is that what you already do? Michael, are you going to try to find him an Australian wife and a reason to live? You guys are so funny. That's okay. We'll be kind. It does look beautiful here, doesn't it? And we're just sitting at the moment, just enjoying the sunset. And there's a lot of other people here as well doing the same thing. But everyone's got their own little bit of space. And I do live in Sydney. I live about 10 kilometres out from the city near Burwood. You were about to break out into a song. What song can you sing, Michael, that will bring him a wife? Can you find me a wife, an Australian wife? I want to come to Australia on a wife's visa. What have you got that an Australian Sheila would want that they can't find from a guy here? You've actually got to sell yourself, people. Have you seen Finding Nemo? I definitely have. Can students work? Yes, they can. You can work, I think, about 24 hours a week, thereabouts, if you're studying. So it works out to be like, a couple of hours a day extra to help fund yourself. You love Burwood? There's a lot of good food in Burwood. It's very livable. It's a place that I go to because it's close to home for me. It's very accessible. I go there when I'm hungry but I don't know what I want to eat, and hopefully one of the options will just jump out at me and scream out at me, that kind of thing. You love Sydney but you don't have a visa. Have I been to Bexley? Yes, I have. We've actually got a friend who grew up in the area, and when she had a son, she ended up calling him Reeves. Like, everyone thought it was for Keanu Reeves, but it's not with an S, it's just Reeve, as in Reevesby. Reeve. Is it cold? It's not. It's 18 degrees, and if there's no wind, it's quite pleasant and nice at the moment. You were just there, heading home today. Hi, Abigail. I love your name, by the way. One Abby to another. Hello to you. You grew up in Bexley. Which NRL team do I support? Do I get judged or crucified for my answer? I don't have a choice. I got married into a St. George team because my husband is an avid St. George supporter. He's been supporting them his entire life. He lived in San Susie. He grew up walking through the golf course there. You're sorry I'm married? I'm not sorry I'm married. He grew up walking through the golf course at San Susie towards the stadium there, carrying this massive, you're a doggy supporter, one of his best mates is a doggy supporter, so every time we watch is it the Anzac game? Which game is it that's always every year is the Bulldogs versus no, I can't take you on a marriage paper. Sorry, can't. It's the Anzac game, right? The one that's historically... No. Dragons Rabbitoh is the Anzac game. So which one is the one against the Bulldogs each year that's very consistent? I can't remember. is the Dragons Roosters. Okay, yep, that's right. So we have a mate that's also a Rooster supporter. And see, this is the thing that I really like about Australia. Do I live there? In Sydney? Yes. At Circular Quay? Hell no, can't afford it here. Do you film your lives on a selfie stick? I don't. I just hold on to it. Dragons Rabbitohs at Charity Shield. Are there many tourists? There is a lot of tourists, but it looks more congested at the moment because they've closed off this whole section here to build for the marathon. So that's probably the reason why. There's also the State of Origin. Yes, that's right. So that's during every 3 weeks or so during winter. And this year we finally won, which is pretty good. Though I'm still trying to get someone to explain to me why New South Wales are called the cockroaches. So Queensland is called the cane toads. I can understand that, but why New South Wales and cockroaches? Can someone who's more ocker than I am explain to me why we are cockroaches? I mean, if it's because we can't be annihilated and even a nuclear bomb can't take us out, then I'm happy to wear that brand. I just want to know why. You love watching Oz. You'd love to be there. Because Queensland are always seen as the underdog. So again, how does that make us the cockroaches? Exactly. Why is New South Wales called that? Come on, someone in the know, or at least consult Google and tell us why are we cockroaches. The only thing I can think of is because we have a never say die attitude. And if that's not the answer, I'm just going to stick to that as the answer because it sounds more poetic. Better than any other reason you can give us. A capybara. There you go. No, but we don't have capybaras in Australia, so we can't call ourselves that. He loves soccer too. He's a Man United fan, so he loves his sport. If Queensland's are cane toads, we have to be another pest species. But why cockroaches? The city is beautiful and clean. No, koalas. Koalas should be with a K, but yeah, no, we're not koalas because they would have koalas too in Queensland. The World Cup was not long ago, yeah, so we actually woke up and attended the 4 o'clock games, the 5 o'clock games, and we were watching them at Tumbalong Park recently. Koalas have dropped theirs. No, sorry, koalas are drop bears. No, they're not. Drop bears are drop bears, and it's just a joke. It's a running Australian joke that we make, that's all. It is a beautiful day. It wasn't beautiful this morning, and we've got about 30 minutes left of sunlight before it sets, so we can hang out here together and do a sunlight watch together. Actually, from here, I can zoom in and show you guys the people. Can you see right underneath the flagpole? Those tiny little dots? That's people that are doing the bridge walk at the moment, the bridge climb. Yeah, bridge climb, sorry. The bridge walk would be just walking along that flat part there, and up there on the arch is the bridge climb. Aussie's joking with you already. What's your opinion on the Sydney Swans AFL team? You mean around the controversy, Phoebe, that's been going on recently? That's okay, it's all good. It's such a lovely place today. And earlier in the week we were around as well and we saw another couple getting married. Do you remember seeing that? That was really, really pretty. And it's just a nice little bit of wind just blowing her veil around. It's so pretty. I love it. Alright, what have I missed? Hello from Indonesia. Can you swim to Sydney? You can surely try, and if you make it, you can let us know. It's because of a famous insult by a former Queensland rugby coach. There you go. We got someone to help us fact check. That was useful. Do do I have a fixed date and time for live streaming every day? Not at the very least. This is just a random hobby. I work in the city in Tampa, so usually I try to stream either before or after I've been to work, and because I'm in the city, it makes it quite easy for us to be able to show you one of the more iconic places in Sydney. I guess because TikTok is such a fast-moving app, people scroll through and they might give you 2 or 3 seconds. If it's something not as instantly recognizable as this, people kind of miss it. But then every once in a while we kind of do other trips as well. We've been to Manly, we've been to Bondi, we've been to Coogee, we've done a lot of ferry rides. We've done quite a few things together, haven't we? What else have we done? What do you guys remember us doing? And let's just not say tripping into dessert bars. Those are accidents. We've already concurred on that one. It is a nice place, isn't it? Welcome everybody. Welcome to Sydney, Australia. You're sending greetings from Uganda. Hello. You love koalas? You know what, Temple Boy? I'm still trying to find a koala in the wild, and I have been alive and in Australia and in Sydney for a very, very long time. I've done road trips everywhere as well. I've seen wild kangaroos, emus, echidnas, wombats, but for the life of me, I have never seen a wild koala. And trust me, I've looked since I was a little girl and I was in the car. Since I was a little girl in the car and my parents used to do road trips, I would stick my face into the glass, and every time, hey Melvin, I would, we go up or down the coast or somewhere nice. I would stick my face in the glass and I'm looking out madly, straining for all the gum trees, looking for a koala. And you know what? I've never seen one. Never. Not one in the wild. You've seen it in a national park. One of our viewers actually sent me a photo of a wild koala in his backyard. It was just in a gum tree in his backyard, just to try to rub it in. God, I love and hate our viewers at the same time. Hello, Sharifat. Welcome. You have a great day too. What is that? Is that a Spider-Man costume? Bye, verified Spider-Man. You have a good day. Hi, Christy, you're back. It does look lovely. Grey and yucky in Wells, New Zealand. We've got a few New Zealand viewers on the line at the moment, actually. It was quite nice. Yesterday, I had one of our viewers reach out to me, and she was just saying that they're contemplating from moving from New Zealand over to Australia, and just wondering what's a nice suburb that would be family-friendly, what kind of things do they do. Do want partner? You mean you do want a partner? Or do I want a partner? I'm happily married. There is a Mr. McNuggets in the family meal, so not me, but maybe you. Better work and money. Lots of people moving from New Zealand. I wonder why though. New Zealand's a beautiful part of the world to be in. It is a lovely day. Cute kittens. Oh, you sent me a kitten as well. Thank you so much. What a lovely day from the Philippines. At the moment, it's 4:36 p.m. So we've got about half an hour left before sunset, and this is just at the steps of the Sydney Opera House. Can you see that? It's not the best of views from this corner. Maybe I'll walk you to the other side. Come to the Star Casino. Is that where you are at the moment? What time is it in Sydney? Hi, Aling. This is currently 4:36 p.m. in Sydney, Australia. No, we don't condone that. I'm too broke to be joining you there for that kind of lifestyle. We are not doing that. So they do lunch and dinner sittings here as well, which is quite nice, isn't it? So if you get the chance to, definitely give this a go. It is something worth doing, at least once. Am I a local? Yes, I am. It's pretty inside, right? And especially with the ribbing and the structures at the top, it's very, very pretty. So a lot of tourists make the mistake that once they get here, they stop at the very bottom there. They take a photo from a distance, brush it off, think, yep, I'm done, I'm here. But really, you should climb the steps and get to this top bit because most of it, I'll tell it this way. My name's Abby. So once you get up here, you'll see that it's not very busy at all. There's not a lot of people around, so you get the space to yourself quite nicely. Like that, right? So definitely consider coming here for that. Alright, let's walk this way. The inside of the opera house is ripped. I don't think I can approve that message. Oh, fudge it. Most people won't get it. That's fine. Let's do this. There you go. How do you call my name? My name is Abby. A-B-B-I-E, or you can say that Y if you makes it easier for you to pronounce. My mum is in Sydney, Australia. You miss her? Oh, well, hopefully you'll be able to visit her sometime soon. So I've gone and seen a few shows in here, and it's actually quite nice to be able to experience the opera house from the inside, actually. So you should do it one day. There's about 3 different main ways that you can experience the opera house from the inside. You can either watch a show. Minh Tuấn, xin chào. You can either watch a show from the inside, you can go on a tour from the inside, or you can just dine at the restaurant there as well. You sang in there 3 times. I sang in there, but I sang in there once with a school choir when I was in high school. Thanks for my live. Oh, thank you, Cherry Pie. You're very sweet. You followed me already. Thank you, my dear. Đúng rồi, mình biết nói tiếng Việt. Mình là người Việt. Xin chào. Davik, if it looks boring, please keep scrolling. This is someone's home. This is our home. There's a lot of Aussies on the line that would beg to differ, and there are a lot of people on the line that would love to visit here one day, so I'm not sure why you'd come on the live and say such a thing, but each to their own. It is a nice weather day today, isn't it? Let's keep walking. I'll walk a bit further back so that you can see more of the view. Thank you, Tofu. Waves from Canada. Hi, and thank you. The most famous dish of Australia, and how is it done? Yeah, there are trolls everywhere. Maybe they just had a bad day. That's okay. Em gái như Thảo. Thank you. Famous Australian dish. Can you guys weigh in and help me out here? Well, see, the thing about Australia, and you've got to get back to a bit of history. He's just from Toronto. Oh, thank you for my rose. Much appreciated. I don't know how to pronounce your name, though, but I do appreciate you. Thank you. We have the same weather as New Zealand. I think that's what you mean. Yes, that's right. Hello, Bro Francis. Welcome on board. Thank you for joining. I'm going to turn this sideways so that you guys can see the view. Kangaroos on the barbie. That is very Australian. But it's Australian because it's uniquely Australian. Is it Australian because a lot of Australians eat it? No. Most Australians probably haven't tasted it before, though in actual fact kangaroos are quite prolific in Australia. There's no shortages of them, and in some places they actually have to cull them a bit as well, which is quite sad. And you'd often see them when you're out and about and you do road trips, or even just a bit further out of the city. Wow, it is really pretty, isn't it? Now, I'm just going to stop here for about 5 seconds. Anyone who wants to take a screenshot, take a screenshot now, and then I'm just going to turn it back afterwards, okay? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to turn it back. Are you ready? Have you got your screenshots? Do you think it'll be lit pink today on behalf of Dolly Parton's passing? I'm not sure. No one's taking a screenshot. Some people do, and some people actually send me a message of their screenshot because they kind of like the view of it. So each to their own. It is a really pretty day today, but it hasn't been this way the whole time. Thank you, August. It was rainy and cloudy and overcast, like really ominous looking dark grey clouds this morning. So for it to end like this is a real bonus because it didn't start like this, that's for sure. You'll do that on your live too. What will you do, Cherry? What sport do you play if you were athletics? If I was athletic, you've taken screenshots. See, Cherry? That's what I mean. So there are people that like to take screenshots from lives and from moments, especially when things are pretty. I do sometimes too. So I just try to give people that opportunity. And especially if you kind of have it landscape, you capture more of it. Because where I am at the moment, it's quite spread out. So having as portrait, you don't get to see what I get to see. And unlike with a normal camera or the phone's camera, in this app I can't really zoom out to like a minus to a 0.05 or like a fish bowl kind of look for you to see everything. So I have to do that sometimes. How long have I been in Australia? My whole life. I'm born and bred in Australia. Where am I from? Sydney. So a bit of background for me. You like playing volleyball? That's really nice. I'm not very athletic. Dexterity-wise, I'm pretty bad with it. Hand-eye coordination is not my thing, that's why. When you were a kid, did the teachers need to give you hints? Give me hints for what exactly? What are you trying to say? Hello, who are you? Hello? Who am I? Đúng rồi, mình là người Việt, xin chào. It is really pretty today, isn't it? And I was just saying that when I go landscape, you guys get to see a bit more of what I can see. So this is kind of a part of my view. Can you see that? So this is all that I can see at the moment, and then also the water behind it as well. It's really, really glorious, but you can't really see what I see when I have it as portrait, which I find a bit of a shame. Yeah, he was asking that about hints. I was a bit confused as well, Sarah. I didn't know what that meant. You want to go visit Sydney someday? That would be nice. Hello from London. Hi. So yeah, let's just stop here for a second and just slow down our pace and slow down our day. Oh, those bunnies are so cute. Oh, is that what it meant? Thank you for explaining that. I actually genuinely didn't understand what he meant by that, but yeah. In the most part, our community has grown to become a really wholesome community, and people are quite friendly and they're quite nice and supportive of each other. Most of us have got quite a sense of humour, and we don't take things too seriously online, so I quite appreciate that. I think that's really nice about the community that we've built together. Thank you, Entai, for being so protective and supportive. This is called Last Light, and this is called Golden Hour, and it's just as the sun is setting, so it kind of bathes the whole area in this beautiful glow of light. It's not really hiding my face or anything like that to me, and if it's not really your flavour, that's absolutely fine as well. it's not the narrative that I want to tell. I want to show you guys as if you had a friend in Sydney and we were walking, side by side, or if you were to sit with me and enjoy a view and enjoy a story, what that would be like. There's plenty of other people that are out there that would stream and would put their face because that's the narrative they want to do. That's just not mine, that's all. Each to their own. Thank you, Barbecue Man. What would you barbecue? Oh, yeah, that's right. We never answered that question about Australian meals, is it? What I was trying to say, and I do get sidetracked sometimes, I do apologise. The time at the moment is 4:47 at the moment. Australian meals. So if you go back a little bit and understand about Australian history, then Australia's only been around for about 250 years. Thank you, Entai. I don't think creepy people know that they're being creepy, that's all. That's the problem. So when you say that, it's a bit hard. Your coffee date has been going on for a whole day. No, I hung up before so that I can live in the moment and have that chat with a girlfriend, hang out with her. Thank you, Matima. Love my fluffy hearts. So I just wanted to hang out and give her one-on-one undivided attention and have a chat with her, see how she's going. She's a lovely person, so we catch up once in a while. Can't afford to retire yet, so we'll just hang out for a coffee date once a week, once a fortnight, just to recharge, reset, and start for another week. That kind of thing. Matatima, thank you so much. I don't know user 20. You should go to Rakoto Barangaroo House and have a drink if you drink. How far is New Zealand from here? The flight is about 3 hours, so it's not too bad. Would you be in the next bop house if there was one? What's a bop house? Am I too old for these terminology? What's a bop house, people? It's really nice. Yeah, there are some really nice bars. There's also Opera Bar just down there. There is Blue Bar on the top of the Shangri-La. There is Bar 83 on top of Centre Point Tower. And I was just saying to people, if you're going to come and visit Sydney, Australia, and you wanted to go to Centre Point Tower, which a lot of people do as part of their to-do list or bucket list for visiting Sydney, it's a bunch of OnlyFans people. No OnlyFans, only followers we have. And the only things I do for only followers is probably going to be tripping into another dessert and ice cream bar. Ouch, that bumped my head. I kind of put my head back because I was laughing and I hit my head on a pole. What's my favourite food? Anything sweet. Anything. We're quite bad in that way. We've tripped into... Can you do a stream from Bar 83? Actually, that would be really, really nice, wouldn't it? What day is it? It's a Wednesday. I wonder if it's okay to go up there now. But if I go up there now, you're going to miss the sunset from here. Maybe I'll do that on a different day. Is the On Water Cinema still behind you? This is what I can see at the moment, but it looks like they're all here to set up for the upcoming marathon that's coming this weekend. There's quite a few people that seems to be on holiday that are flying here for that specific purpose. It's only on during summer. Michael, I can't say enough how much I appreciate having you online. You're a wealth of knowledge. It's so wonderful. And then having some of our other viewers out there to protect us against trolls as well. I feel so safe and protected when you guys are on. Can I think you do a stream in Bar 83 and then go in the Opera House tour? Can I think you do? You mean, can you suggest, Chris? we could do a bar 83. I mean, I can probably go up there maybe Thursday or Friday and maybe grab a drink after work and show you guys the view. It is a really nice place to see sunset. We did have my husband's birthday up there a couple of years ago with friends, which was nice. I haven't been to the bar in the Hyatt. Is it at the rooftop as well, Emily? Do you recommend it? It is a beautiful glow, isn't it? So this is golden hour, guys. Welcome to golden hour. It's the last hour of sunlight and twilight in Sydney. And you went there for your 18th. Oh, that's beautiful. And happy birthday to you, whenever that happened to be. From your photo, it still looks like you're 18. Have you been to Turkey or Greece before? No, I haven't, unfortunately. I've done a lot of Asia, and I would love to be able to go to... Oh, only recently. It was only July. It was only last month. Happy sweet 18th, darling. I've done a lot of Asia. So I love the food and just how cheap it is to travel in Asia. Saturn Noons, welcome back from Adelaide, darling. So I've gone to Thailand a few times. I've done Japan a few times. From left to right, I've done Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Indonesia, South Korea, China, but I haven't gone to Europe and I haven't gone to the US. I do kind of regret not doing that earlier before kids and just being able to explore my way through that. So I guess when they're a little bit older, we might be able to go together. MGM Official, welcome and thank you for my roses. What type of work do I do? I'm in food and beverages now, so I've lived quite a few lives. I've worked in banking before. I've worked in customer service before. I work in food and beverages, and with my ADHD mind, I kind of like food and beverages, being able to talk to people and preparing meals and doing things that have a recipe and a routine. What day is it there now? It's currently Wednesday and it's 4:54. You got to visit the US? Probably couldn't go back for a while. Was the exchange rate good in 2016? Because there was one point where the Australian dollar was on parity and even slightly better than the US dollar. That was a while ago though, so maybe some of you young ones would probably not know that. But yeah, if you were big on TikTok, would my content be what? It's nearly 8 o'clock in the morning for the UK. Eddie, you've got to be kidding. That cannot be true. You were born in your parents' pub. Are you serious? Now that's a story to tell the kids. Forget the How I Met Your Mother story. I was born in your Gramps pub. Is probably going to trump that any day of the week. You went to Hawaii, and the US dollar was on parity. Oh my goodness, how amazing is that? That would be incredible. The eating, the spending. Wow, that would be so cool. No, I didn't know that was special at the time. Edinburgh Hotel, Wells, next to the sea. That would have to go down as a story for the ages to tell your kids and grandkids, definitely. It's 9 a.m. in South Africa. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Huang Kong. Hi, welcome. It's your birthday tomorrow. Hey, Wesley. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Happy birthday, Wesley. What does parody mean? What do you mean? Were we talking about a parody? You know how things they make a joke out of things and they don't take things too seriously? Rambo, welcome. Đúng rồi, mình là người Việt, xin chào. Hi. We're just enjoying a bit of sunset and last light. We were right on the steps over there, which is a nice place too, but there was a lot more wind there, and I just thought it might be a bit easier if you guys to hear me from here. It's nearly 3 a.m. now in North Carolina. Oh dear, are you doom scrolling, my friend? Tar Heel. Parody. Oh, parody. Sorry. Not not a parody, as in a joke and a parody. Parody, yes. So parody is like on par, equal, when the two currency are almost the same value. So $1 Australian to one American dollar. Parity, like PAR. Yes. So like Michael said, there you go. The money is, yeah. I hope you enjoy the view, everyone. This is sunset in Australia. We've got a couple of days left until the end of winter. It feels like spring is early, and this is golden.
Teguran kapan?
Saiki.
Like they
Sore jengko sore.
Saiki entak ben rangkeman bengi entak.
Masak kok goreng layang kok sore jam loro.
Lagi jam piro?
Kok ora ndelok jam kok.
Balik ra kena rambut sahur ini turu. sarung